So this little guy down here, he says miracle fruit. What does that mean? Why is he called the miracle fruit?
Miracle fruit is a fruit that changes your taste buds.
Really?
Technically, it blocks the sour receptors.
Okay.
And enhances the sweet receptors.
Hmm.
So if you eat a miracle fruit and then you eat a lemon, for example, that will be the sweetest lemon you will have ever tasted in your
Really?
life. Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Same thing holds true for grapefruit or virtually any sour thing that you can eat. Tastes very sweet after eating a miracle fruit.
That could be good for like cancer patients, couldn't it? Because
Yeah.
it would help their get their taste buds back.
Exactly. We've had 3 or 4 people come in and say that they were buying miracle fruits in order to support either relatives or they're a part of an organization, cancer survivor support groups, that type of thing.
To keep the appetite up or whatever during chemo.
Right. Yeah, and actually the fruit itself is good.
It's good.
It's not probably my favorite fruit, but it's certainly a good tasting fruit. One of the things to keep in mind with miracle fruit is that they do want a more acidic soil than we've got here in Arizona. We've got a very alkaline soil. Having said that, it's pretty easy to amend the soil here to provide the conditions that the miracle fruit wants. Dig a big hole, mix it about 25% native soil and 75% a mix of peat moss and maybe something from either what Shamus has got here or some other amendment that you can pick up at a big box store.
Cool.
It wants some drainage, it wants to stay relatively moist, and you're probably better off, as with most plants, not having this on a western exposure the first year in the ground.
Yeah, sure.
It just won't have the root mass to support what it needs.
And it looks like these guys are in little 1-gallon pots.
Yeah.
How big should we expect this guy to get after a couple years?
You know, these things can actually grow to be very sizable bushes. It won't be a tree.
So it's like a bushy looking
plant. But you saw the size of the jaboticabas that we saw earlier. You know, they can grow to be a 6-foot shrub or bush. It's a fairly decorative plant to have in the ground, and if you've got it near your front, a lot of people will plant this near their front door underneath a tipu tree or a jacaranda or something like that.
Okay.
So that it remains
Give it a companion
moist
plant.
and humid, that type of thing. Yeah, it does real well in those conditions.
Nice.